Frail, that is obviously a candidate that is not up to the job, the hardest job in the entire world. President of the United States, leader of the free world. For example, during one virtual event on Monday, Biden struggled mightily to answer a question without a teleprompter. Well, actually, with a teleprompter. Take a look.
I would like to know, what will your administration do to help them give them that chance? Thank you.
Move it up here. You know, there used to be a basic bargain in this country. Workers shared in the wealth their work helped create.
Remember last week during a Biden town hall in Kenosha, Wisconsin, one person actually had to complain that she was being forced to read off a written script. Just think, if this was Donald Trump, think for a minute. Take a look.
I'm just going to be honest, Mr. Biden. I was told to go off this paper, but I can't. You need the truth. And the truth of the matter is, we are heavily angry. Not angry as to where people say, oh, they're protesting. There's a difference between a protester and a rioter. A very big difference.
The Biden campaign, they should be ashamed. If this was any Republican, the media mob would have a field day. Instead, they just play along. They cover up the truth. They act like reality's not happening. They have zero moral compass, intellectual honesty, or curiosity. It is such a disservice to you, we, the American people. It is a dereliction of duty. Now, let's go back to the video I promised you earlier in the show. This is the president, this is the crowd in North Carolina. I want you to take a deep, long, hard look at this video. We're going to keep running it in total. Look at this crowd and ask yourself, by the way, could Joe Biden ever get a crowd like this massive, this much energy on the ground? Because if you listen to the mob and the media and you listen to Hollywood and you read print and you watch fake news, cable news and fake news, broadcast news, they're corrupt to the core. They've been lying to the American people for 4+ years. Biden's campaign staff, they even pre-selected reporters during last week's brief so-called press conference. Now, we all know why. The reason is obvious. When Biden goes off script, well, disaster ensues. He needs a teleprompter now to answer questions. He doesn't know at times what office he's running for, what day of the week it is. He doesn't know what positions family members have had. Biden's daily struggles have become so bad that his former White House stenographer, is now speaking out, warning us, telling us the truth. Washington Free Beacon pointing out that he is not the same Joe Biden that had, with his mental acuity, having deteriorated. He's not the only person, by the way, hiding from the press. On Monday, his radical extreme to the left of even Bolshevik Bernie Sanders, Kamala Harris, could not be bothered herself to take a single question. Instead, keep looking at that crowd. She avoided reporters with one of her famous and awkward laughing fits. Let's look at this crowd first. Look at that crowd. Ask yourself, can Joe Biden get that crowd in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, like the president did tonight? Looks pretty big to me. Anyway, watch Kamala.
I will pass it back over to you because I know you want to take some questions before you get out of here.
We're all set.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
We're all set. Thank you.
Thank
you, Paul. We're going to head out the same way we came.
I once lived in Wisconsin.
Do you know that?
I did, yes.
Thank you, guys.
So why